intimidate me. Talk the talk. Today, we're going to talk about national issues. You know, say normally na national issues we dey discuss. But today we go talk why fuel come go up. Fuel na about 1,400, 1,371 for litre. How much for mudu of rice for where you dey? How much for tin tomatoes? How much for garri? How much for bobozi? How much for everything? Things just go up. Some people come say na the fight when they fight for Iraq and Iran and everywhere. But where they for dey fight this fight so? Their own fuel situation, is they as bad as our own? Yes, so join me to discuss this matter today. I get our brother, our own family for house. Austin, good afternoon, sir.
Mama for life, there is God
There is God
in all the things you are doing.
Yes, good afternoon, sir.
Thank you very much.
How go they go?
Well, even for him now 1,500, 2,000, me I go buy.
But the way when you enter just now, when I see your shoe, it be like say you jump reaching.
Now trek now, look at this bench. You want to buy fuel? You know they fear fuel.
Now you want buy the fuel for 2,000 naira just
now. Go buy 1 liter, keep on for house.
Say they do waiting for us.
You go to see and they get home.
Say tomorrow go better.
Oh yes, now so now.
A serious situation. Serious matter.
Serious matter.
Where for the fight, fuel no go. Where for no the fight, fuel go.
No, fuel go up everywhere.
Okay.
The truth is say Nigeria self e better.
Yes.
Now the truth be that. The truth be say no be say better well for Nigeria. Other countries where also they also get fuel like us, it better pass for them. For instance, Libya, as at this March report when one of the media organizations do, Libya na 34 naira per liter. For the same Libya, we don't come out from war during the time of Barack Obama, when Saddam Hussein, and no, not Saddam Hussein, Gaddafi, they removed him from that country leadership. That country, 34 naira per liter for June, as at June 16th. March 16th. Other countries, but if you talk say, what about the countries we not gonna get oil? Like Cameroon, it's almost 2,000 plus per liter. We take all this country now, it out of West Africa. They see, but Malawi is 4,000 naira per liter.
For Nigerian money.
When you make a Nigerian money.
Okay. But
there are countries like Angola, it's still about 800 naira per liter.
So what is Angola how can take different?
No, that's why they tell you say for countries where they produce oil like us, we know they do well. But the reason why we know they do well, they say because of the thing where our government don't put their hand into. Our government say the economy, the petroleum sector is liberalized. Liberalized means say anybody can go into the sector. Government not get hand again at all. But today, because government not get hand again, see as the thing they rise. Because also the government will say they not get hand for petroleum product wahala, also not can get hand for dollar control. You remember for 2023 when our president say subsidy is gone. He not just announced that one. Few days after, they're going to do what they call floating of the dollar. Those two policies, we don't talk and since 3 years ago, say those two policies are not good policies. Because it don't create room to take cushion effect before implementation. That for every policy we go work well, you go think about the pros and the cons. That is the advantage and disadvantage. Even though the policy go get good advantage for the future, the immediate need will go be the disadvantage. You must cushion the effect. As we speak today, you remember our government always talk about say CNG buses. I'm sure that we will trek. We never see CNG buses for road. It's limited. Before you go say subsidy is gone, you go flood the community, you go flood the road with those CNG buses to the point that nobody go dey need fuel again. But even check the one for Lagos, you never check videos of buses where they say that it go come, 5 buses. There are people they complain, they go queue, bus not go come. That's not the way to run policy. Me, somehow, even though I never handle any government work, I be policy. I don't know whether I not tell I be policy expert. At least my work, including my PhD work, now I'm policy. Any policy wey no look at agenda setting go fail, no matter how good e dey. You see the first subsidy removal, na very fantastic policy, but because e no look at the immediate solution while you work towards the bad things wey go come with the policy, like we dey suffer now. Imagine this morning I dey lis ten to the APC spokesperson. Him talk say maybe now government is done. He tried to remove government from APC, and I can't imagine say, does this man truly know what he talk about? This is APC led government. Whether you are chairman of APC, you are public secretary of APC, is irrelevant. You are in the government formed by your party. You don't separate it. So when you try to separate it, in my mind, I go, okay, yeah, man, they say, what are they? Because truly for Nigeria, when government emerge, they almost they disconnected with wetin political party they do. At some majority of times, the party they go their own, government go their own, and you go, yeah, why don't you support the government? They go support government, but they not truly understand what the government they do. Government is supposed to implement the policy program of the party. So when they push things like this, hardship in Nigeria, you push them to government and your party. You want separate them? You don't feel separate them.
Why you go want separate them? Because when people go queue, they queue to vote for your party. And whoever they vote for when they in power today, now your party, now the party they represent. So both your party and the person when they on top of seat when they lead also, na the same thing. Now I think say go be because
not be say now you think say be now he be.
You
know they think am.
You know say these days me and they try to talk small because they say because of this my talk. So I today against the government. All my social media handle they don't bring am down. If I open Facebook now in less than 2 hours, once anybody just put that mama for life, they go shut them down.
I not to say that we talk so correct. If you need to, if now like as you talk about Facebook, it's possible say they report you, meaning you get what they do. You go officially write, you go present your evidence. The thing is say you are not against government. You are always speaking truth to power. These are two different things. When you speak truth to power, you present the fact with evidence. You present the fact with evidence. And when you present the fact, they not be saying they say government not do well. So when you say government not do well, what do you want to make government do? That is the constructive argument. I know they support anybody we will just come and say, Tinubu not do well. And so what? So what do you want to make government do?
Which government they don't want to agree for this life saying they do well?
And no government will ever do well because there are plenty of things where they call commotions of challenges in this country. My professor tell me something when they do my undergrad many years ago. May God rest his soul. He don't travel go the other side. He said, when God come solve the problem of the world, he can call countries alphabetically. Oh yeah, America, they come. Narrate their problem, narrate their ordeal, racism, this, that. God look them, say, okay, no worry, your problem is solved. Britain, B, narrate their problem. God look them, say, okay, go. See, Canada, all of them, when they reach the term of Nigeria, by the time we they narrate, go God, government wahala, bad road, this one. My lecturer say, God, come they cry. Where I want to start from? The catastrophe in this country. Sometimes where you want to start from? You want to handle a problem when there's problem with ethnicity. Today news now, I see some people they call themselves now indigenous voice of Hausa for the same country. Say Hausa is marginalized in Nigeria. That the Fulanis are marginalizing Hausa. That's a problem of its own. So there's ethnicity problem, there's tribalism, there's nepotism. All the isms for this country are problem. When solution for that country. So sometimes where you want to start from, you want to deal with how a president has come in. You remember in this country, 2020, they do what they call NSAS.
Yes.
The North come say that the government at that time, may God rest his soul, Buhari, they can organize message, say the Southerners, they against them. They against Northern president.
Yeah.
So therefore, may the Northerners not support them. They can become issue of concern between the North and the South. You know, say, a few years ago, 2023 or 2024, or 2024, there was another protest what they call bad governance protest.
End bad governance.
End bad governance. Now the government in power will also be Yoruba. Come and say, what? You see, meanwhile, the protest of 2020 was not popular in the North. Even though during the palliative wahala, it can spread across Plateau and a couple of other states, including Adamawa. But the main protest of NSAS was in the South. The main protest of end bad governance was popular in the North. Before you know what's happening, they change ethnicity. So you see, they want to remove the Yoruba president. We never get Nigeria leadership. We go say they want to remove Nigeria president. Usually now, they want, you are against Southern president. Even Goodluck Jonathan time. They want, it's from the South. When are we going to have a Nigeria leader?
Okay, when we want to get Nigerian leaders, it's a network. Get cough, get this whole network self, the fuel price don't affect network. So the network self, not the network today. So we know if it receive calls and we know if we really receive calls. So now just me and my guest, Austin Aibina, we they talk for here today. And around 3:30, we get people when will come tell us how we go buy land for Abuja, how we go take get land to buy. The better place when we go for buy land, Standard Rack Properties Limited. They go come in at that time, they go come tell us, say, now here you go for buy land, now here you go for buy land, like this land will be. The fuel scarcity. No, fuel hike now, the price of fuel. When it don't go up.
Thank God it's not be scarcity because you will buy fuel for 1,100.
1,100, come say now 2,000 plus.
Me, I don't know that one. Now, pidgin I speak.
Okay, 1,100. They say now we go buy fuel. He say it never enter scarcity. Make we see the tango say.
For this country, where fuel was 160, 140, I bought fuel for 400 naira. You bought, not be saying don't pray for scarcity.
We not pray for scarcity.
But even though we don't like the hike, more with the manager. You see when Dangote go see Presido, they talk. People like say advise Presido what to do. We don't know, but they come and come to us say they have to find a way. Me everybody know they go work. When they talk that thing, and they look at like say you are advising only government employees. You can't tell. May you not come work. May you not come work today. Whether this show go hold.
You want to hold.
When he talk that time, like Oga Dangote, don't talk to government workers alone. It's like NSC tomorrow. Yeah, a few days ago, last week or so, they said they want increment of salary because of the hike. If you do that, you are creating more problem for the system. What do? There's what they call public goods. You engage in public good. And who can do that? Is the government. Government must at this time bail out people. They say no, now subsidy. No, it is not subsidy. There's what is called bailout. Once upon a time in the United States, you get this company they call General Motors, GMC. They can't have problem. The government of Obama bailed them out in billions of dollars. It is called bailout. Today, there's crisis in the Gulf, what they call Iran war. That crisis, not be weak cause
at all,
but we dey feel the impact. My sister, when two elephants fight, the ground dey there where they fight, not be ground go suffer am. There will always be those who will suffer the incidents of war. If war happen for let's say West Africa today, it go impact on Nigeria. 2023, I was around West Africa country trying to encourage them to support Nigeria democracy. And I tell them, if there is crisis in Nigeria, no West Africa country not be here. They not fit take us in because you and I, the closest place now to enter Ghana, enter. Ghana na just about 24 million. Oh. They never reach 30 million. Oh. How many be Lagos? How many be Kano? Only those two. Make they just move, come on from. That's the crisis coming. They make Nigerians make another 10 million come out. Where they want enter. So that is why they will always, where there is crisis anywhere, you go for peace better. Look at what even the Gulf state. Dubai, nobody want to go Dubai now. The same love country where everybody they enter. Oman, UAE, nobody want go because the crisis jam them. But not be there the world day.
What do you think say we fit do now to reduce this fuel crisis hardship? Because it affect transportation. It affect transportation. It affect feeding. School go soon increase because school bus na fuel dem dey use. Who dey go farm when transportation don increase? Fuel, food, rice, garri, when the poor masses, beans, when poor masses dey feed, they think say na dey see dey whole, say whole body. That one too go up. So wetin you think say we fit do to make the situation lighter and better for us?
My sister, you see as you dey talk this thing, I can't just make we thank God. Make we thank Baba God there. Baba God too much. If not Baba God there, say no fuel required to take breathe air. If for be wahala.
If I be cheapo.
You just dey talk about the things wey increase. Everything don increase, including your data.
Yes.
Everything don increase. Not be just food. Everything don increase. But the only thing wey no gree increase na that air.
Na air, because you know say na who chop belle full dey remember say they dey buy data.
My sister, you can't live in. See, if you cannot communicate, you go die. You.
But before this communication come, we no dey alive.
No, that is so. There are times. So you see, when radio not there, we not there alive.
We dey alive.
But today, not to listen to radio na problem.
Na problem. Na
So,
communication sef.
Na communication. So when you don't enter new world, you see, you know what they
Don't
call.
forget the old one.
You know what they call things.
Steez.
Okay, okay. I never sabi spell that. All these people they call Gen Z. We not one for what. How do they call them? Steez.
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 You dey hear them. You dey hear them.
So me don't know what it is steez. Then they come to one hand like this, pack. They say that. Clock it. I don't know, but today is raining. If you not do one, you know they live. See, everybody must not live like Gen Z if you want to live in the environment. Don't think say then Gen Z. No, they are not then Gen Z. That's the new world. You must blend in the new world. So what am I saying? What is the solution? The solution is simple. Number one, it is solely the responsibility. I use the word solely. The responsibility of government, because the whole duty of government is rounded up in just two words: the welfare and security of citizens. If the people get welfare problem, then government function is a challenge. If the people get security problem, then government function is a challenge. But the twin issue, in Nigeria, we get welfare challenge, we get security challenge. So what do? Now that security issue, we don't battle one where I come from, they'll say nothing biggie no date. Because it has stayed.
It has overstayed.
So let's deal with the one just day now. And I come here when I just talk about the public secretary of APC just now when he talk. He used one word. He said the Gulf War not send telegram. The thing almost vex me, but I don't feel vex because I don't understand Nigeria too much. When the first strike to Iran, I posted tagging the president of Nigeria. Sir, we are going to have issues with oil, with fuel in Nigeria because of knowledge. Is it that the government does not know? The government know more than I do. The foreign affairs, they know. Intelligence, they know. NIA, Nigeria NIA, that security architecture, they are intelligent. The DSS, even though they are local police, they know. The Minister of Economy know that when there's crisis in the Gulf, it's a global crisis until about 1 week before fuel move. Boom. Me, you know what I mean? I not to get challenged. Right from that day one, I go stock some fuel.
You go still, you know, finish.
But it go finish. But at least I beat over time.
Then you prepare for
if me, will be just a citizen, think future. Why can't government do same? What stopped us at that time to quickly intervene and put money in while there was still crude available? They think, okay, now they'll just strike tomorrow, it will just end tomorrow. No,
Wow.
war no dey, you go know the day it go start.
But you know they know when they finish.
You know they know when they finish. That means they call am war.
And if you not finish another 4-5 years.
In fact, in 2020, I mean 2021 or 2022, when Russia strike Ukraine first, I also raised issues around grain. Because you go look the country comparative advantage and wetin dey set to the world and where Nigeria dey look up to. One time you remember price of bread jack up.
Bam.
Because you know, but bread not be issue, major issue. At least you can avoid bread, but can you avoid fuel? No,
No, you can't.
you can't. Including your power sector, you need those things.
Sam.
So if government not fit think futuristic, you don't even need Gulf War to think futuristic. That's what we talk about savings. Some countries just gather recently released 40 million barrel of crude oil to cushion the effect. They saved those. They saved them. See, somebody tell me, say, when I was talking to some youth, I said, come, you have to have a culture of savings. They said, how can you save? How much do we have? My salary is not enough. I said, when you have a salary of 100,000, you cannot save. If you get 1 million, you know if you save. You don't need to tell me. I know. It's a culture. If you cannot save 1 naira, you can't save 1 million. Because you will think it will continue to come. Actually, when the money they come always salary, you know, that's why salary. If you rely on salary alone, you are a poor person.
So I'm a poor person. Huh?
If you rely on salary alone, I tell you, madam, you are a poor person.
Child, so what now they do now?
So let me tell you, there's a book written by Professor Amos Ezodemei. He said, if you want to be poor, be a, I think, I can't remember the topic, but I'll try to summarize it. He said, if you want to be poor, let your income be salary only. Only. I use the word only. If you want to be poor. When you earn that salary, send a message to somewhere. It is called savings. Invest in somewhere. Buy something that will bring money back later. Otherwise, when salary stop, your life ends. Have you not seen people who have worked for 35 years?
They don't know if you stay long after that time again.
Yes, that's the secret. How can somebody work for 35 years depend on gratuity to go build house?
How?
How? So what happened all these 35 years? So back to Nigeria. Nigeria is almost becoming that kind of individual who not feel safe. And if an individual not feel safe, it will be catastrophic. If a country not feel safe, make I use pidgin take talk am, it will be campaign fatigue. I don't know whether I correct.
But na pidgin is, you know say anything they go for pidgin. So right now, if you no come feel safe, how you want take get future? Wetin be the future? Wetin be the future?
The future be saying, it's like somebody now wey no dey work. If you no dey work no mean say e must be salary based. For example now,
farmer.
See, in the last 2 years, when I pull out to go do some other things, I no dey receive monthly salary. I plan myself. Country wey no fit plan, you are in crisis. So it begin. That's where we are now. We are in that crisis now because we couldn't plan. The president told us in 2023 that when you remove subsidy, we are going to save in billions, and those billions will be committed to somewhere. But later, we hear say the president say the governors had more money from these savings. Was that supposed to be? And the president going to push us to governors. Go and ask the governors what they are doing with the money. In my mindset was that, oh my God, what kind of... But we're in this country, you know, we love this country too much. And that's why we continue to talk. And that's why I'm telling you that you not hate government. It is a good critique to tell government when it's doing well and when it's not doing well. There's nothing wrong to tell, oh, President Tinubu has done fantastically well in this. For instance, when they asked me for your sister's studio, this UK trip, how? I said, now let UK go benefit them. I said, now let UK.
Go benefit, huh?
This trip where our president just do, about 84 people now go that trip.
84.
Oh, you don't know?
Taxpayer money.
And I don't know whether na taxpayer the money they use.
Yeah.
I don't even know whether we use taxpayer money for this country.
Okay.
But they go.
How they say go?
But they go. You can. That's where you need to do investigative journalism to know how they take go. But they go. 84. Go one place where 5 people can do the job. And you know when I talk the thing for that studio, I tell them say, you don't need sometimes. I mean, no, maybe it could be wrong. You don't need that kind of huge number to sign any what they call memorandum or understanding. You don't need it. And the president proved me right when he came back from UK. A phone call, he placed a phone call to Macron in France for military support. He didn't go to France. And we had military support from France. So with a phone call, you can get this done. It's what is called mutual agreement.
Mutual agreement. So if one phone call fits make this whole thing, if you just make phone call, do Zoom or do WhatsApp chat or WhatsApp whatever, then we fit get everything done. Like most times na phone call and all the time they do all this thing. So why that 87 people decide to go?
And now you know that's why I like government. Government are what we call jamboree.
Okay.
You just go. It be like fun fair. Now holiday. Just go on me. I will just send me invitation. Maybe I will still go. I'll go stand for mandate.
I don't understand.
Eh?
You be politician.
No, I say they invite me. I'm not. This one, this is for Nigeria. I will go follow them and go. Go stand for the mandate for the UK. I mean,
so what did they achieve now for this UK?
No, at least I will. When I'm in the UK, I will join sing. At least I will do other things. I will take picture.
I don't know you to be politician.
No, not be politician. Not be all the 86 maybe be politician. There are bank executive there. There are many of them will not be politician. Supposing they give me invitation and say, they talk now, please, Mr. President, when you go on that one back. If not only the DSA, maybe I for know this square matter now for no impact me.
How? But you will still come back and buy them. If you not buy
you know, yeah, say now £500, then they give to some people who stand on the mandate.
500
pounds. That's about 900,000 naira. So if I bring that one come back, you know how many food I feel buy?
Now only 4 you can't buy.
At least. So for just to stand on, just to hail. I mean, this one with me at the talk now. This one with me at the talk now. I know get 1 naira. So when I come here,
you stand on the path of truth. And
no, but then I stand, and my people understand. I stand, and the same mandate that they stand.
But you will stand on the path of truth, and you were able to, right now, you're able to tell Nigerians the truth.
So you want to tell me and say that one not be true? It's true.
I say this now when you stand for yes.
So, as I stand here now.
Yes, so
yes.
They tell Nigeria the truth of whether you be.
If I go UK, I go see stand, tell them what I want to tell them.
Okay, maybe we'll not talk about the UK.
Okay, we'll talk about another thing.
This fuel hike now.
Yes, madam.
What will be the possible way when we take about ourselves for here? It means that since when we produce fuel, we don't get anyone we keep any crude oil we keep for.
Nigeria don't sell even the crude oil of I don't know how many years ahead.
So who?
That one international politics. They say, you know, sometimes they'll say declassified information, but this one classified information. You will go find out by yourself. But I know that with the PPA, how do they call it? Petroleum Industry Bill Act, PIA, there are some things within that law where I think all Nigerians need to read. It gives some power to communities, it gives some things to government, but today government not get direct hand in those markets. So it's not a free economy. What economists will call, like I told just now, liberalization. That today, government does not control how much crude is sold. It's on the international market. So if there's problem in the Strait of Hormuz, that the 40 million barrel cannot cross, Nigeria will go hit you now. But countries, but you know, I used the word earlier, I said there are two things where they worry us. The price of dollar and the price of crude.
I be here say the dollar don't dey come down. Don't say me I don't get dollar, so I don't know whether they come down or not.
And you don't need to have dollar. Google is your friend. Just Google how much is the price of black market today. Not gold. There's nothing like gold alternate market. I mean, I be like say the last time I checked, I be like say it was 1,300 something.
Wow.
So for every $1, so if they say in the US they are selling fuel for $2, that means 3,000 plus in Nigeria. So Nigeria is still cheaper. Are you getting it?
You don't think say their system there they better and they work better now?
And so that is where you now look at what they call the PPP, the purchasing power parity. So for instance, when I lived in New York, you go get my accommodation in Brooklyn was $600. That $600
for months or before
for 1 month, it was my year rent in Benin. My 3-bedroom in Benin. Are you getting it now? 3-bedroom in Benin was my rent for 1 year. But my living standard was far higher. What you call $1,000 that was apparently at that time 150,000 naira, even though it's about 1.3 million now, could take care of me and I would still have savings. But today, if you get 1,500 or maybe not 1,000, just early this morning I was talking to somebody. I said in Nigeria, if you earn 500,000 naira salary, my dear, you are broke. The person say how? I said look at how much is your rent? Where are you staying? Let's assume you stay in a location that is 1.5 million a year. So if you calculate your
how many beds? That a single room or something?
No, maybe some area. It could be near Nasarawa.
Okay.
But now 1,500. I mean 1.5 million a year.
Then I will say come up.
And that's where you do calculation. That's where I'm going. So if you earn 500,000 naira a month, for someone who live near Nasarawa, I don't want to say Nasarawa, but near them,